Hi everyone, thanks for joining. I'm going to show you how to deploy applications to Microsoft Intune very quickly, pretty easily using Intune Pckgr. So in this video here, I'm going to sign up, connect two tenants and deploy applications to both of them. And then we can delete some as well. You can see that how it all works, and all applications are taken from Winget. They are then tested by us as well. So here I've just clicked login. You're going to click sign up, and it's effectively the same process, except I think this is just going to ask for your name as well. So yeah, why we built this, it was pretty much to speed up the process, to save the muck around for time that it takes to package and the testing side. So here we are. Here's our dashboard. We've got the library, app library here, the My Company section, and let's jump into My Company since we want to add a few companies or tenants or clients or whatever you're doing. So let's just call them test number 1 as the first one. Then we're going to find test number 1, and we are going to connect it to Intune. If you want to remove it, go ahead and rename it something else, perhaps. Go for it. I've just made a boatload of accounts here to do testing myself for the application. And here we are, permissions required for the app. You can see that they're read and write to Microsoft Intune, read, sign in, read. It's nothing nasty. This is the least privilege that we could possibly do to use Intune Pckgr and connect it to your Intune. We don't want any more. It's just, that's the least that we can do. So wonderful, we've connected up one of our tenants as test number 1. Let's add a second one, and we'll call this reading. I'm not sure why reading came to mind. I was thinking of the cinema company. Anyway, we've got reading. Let's connect them, and we're going to connect them up here. Okay, and the permissions required, same again. Apologies for my internet speed. Okay, we're done. We've connected 2 here. If you want to delete them, go ahead. But otherwise, we'll find them in our application library. And this is pretty much the bread and butter of the application, other than the app cloning, which I might touch on at the end of this video. So we are in Readings application library at the moment. We can look at test 1's application library. Haven't done anything with the app so far, so they're completely empty. Let's add, and this is the app cloning custom app, bringing your own application, but we will get to that later. But we actually want to take a hosted app, which is a Winget app, and we're going to add them to these libraries here. So let's just take 7-Zip, Discord, and Adobe Acrobat Reader. Great. They are now sitting in test 1's application library. So they're not in Intune yet. This is for where you can decide how you want to manage them from Intune Pckgr. We're going to jump into the menu button here to the right-hand side and say we want to deploy them. And the options are to either auto update, yes or no. I think down the line we're going to add more features here, perhaps custom install strings, which we did have at one point, but yeah, we're going to perfect it before we bring it back. So at the moment, these work absolutely wonderfully. This is a completely silent auto update, and we are going to deploy Adobe Acrobat Reader with auto updates, so you will not have to update this again. If you've deployed it through Intune Pckgr, you will do it once. Okay, great. We've done test 1's applications, and we're going to find them in Intune soon. I'll just show you what this is like for a custom app. We would have had to have done this before, which I have. And let's just say it's probably not going to be Mozilla, it'll be one of your own that you package frequently for your clients. You're going to bring it into this portal, and then you'll clone it and keep it here. It's completely private to you. And then you'll be able to deploy it to your other tenants, for other clients, by just adding it in. So we won't do that just yet. I might leave that for another video. It's actually still in testing, so we'll do that Yeah, that's pretty much all I can show you for now. The rest will be tested. It does work, but we probably will iron out some more bugs. Okay, so let's add Zoom, Discord, and Node.js. No worries. They're all awaiting deployment. These are the versions. If there was a newer version, we check for that every day, and then it would just silently upload to here, and then by effect to your Intune tenant as well. Great. If you were to delete them from here for your interest as well, it's not going to give me that option, but if there was to be deployed, you can delete it once it's actually, so we'll see a successful one, you can delete it. It will also delete from your Intune. Since this can talk back and forth between Intune, you will delete it from your Intune as well as here. You can't delete it from Intune and delete it from this library. The Intune can't speak to Intune Pckgr, but we can the other way around. Okay, here we are. The rest of them are uploading. Adobe Acrobat Reader was a success. Wonderful. We're going to click our little menu item here and then view it in Intune. It's going to open up Intune. Can't remember which account this one was. Let's take a stab in the dark. We got it. Okay, great. So let's see how they're looking. It looks like it's generated the name for 7-zip, and it's probably in the uploading stage as well. So uploading files. Yep. And there's Adobe Acrobat Reader. Wonderful. Just sitting here. It's being tested by Winget. It's being tested by us at Intune Pckgr. So it works. It works on some brand spanking new devices. So if they're not working on yours, then perhaps there's some junk on there or something like that. We'll get to another video on how to problem solve, but they absolutely work on new devices. We wouldn't put them in our Intune Pckgr library. And sometimes this happens with Winget. You might have seen that, but we wouldn't put them here if they didn't work. So all these applications here, we're going to have hopefully more, but we're sort of scraping the bottom of the barrel, even with a lot here. There's some really common ones, and then there's some that aren't really used as much. We're just trying to bring more apps in. So be open to advice if you do want some, but you're probably going to find every single app you like in this library. And that's pretty much it. So we've deployed applications to 2 test tenants, and they're going to be auto updating. And here they are uploading. So you can see how quick that was. I hope you liked it. Feel free to leave any messages on the chatbot, or I'll supply my email on the website as well. So thanks for listening, and yeah, we'll be in touch. Thanks.